Hello and welcome to the most probably neglected topic in today's modern society, Britain's food poverty. I am going to be your host, Derick, and before we begin, here's our first song, One Call Away by Charlie Puth.
Call away, I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Call me baby if you need a friend. I just wanna give you love. Come on, come on, come on. Reaching out to you, so take a chance. No matter where you go, no, you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Come along with me and don't be scared. I just wanna set you free. Come on, come on, come on. You and me can make it anywhere. And for now, we can stay here for a while. Cause you know, I just wanna see you smile. No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. And when you're weak, I'll be strong. I'm gonna keep holding on. Now don't you worry, it won't be long, darling. And when you feel like hope is gone, just run into my arms. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. I'm only one call.
We're back. Recent research has revealed that 85% of teachers have seen an increase in the number of pupils turning up to school without having eaten breakfast. Research has also revealed that there are 3,800,000 children growing up in a severe food poverty in Britain, and 1 in 4 children get only one hot meal a day for their school lunch. In a survey conducted by Channel 4, shows that the majority of British public have no idea about these issues, and that if they did, they would lend more of a helping hand for the people in need. Now, by looking at this, it looks to me that these are being purposely covered by politicians in order for them to spend more of taxpayers' money on unnecessary rubbish. Let's now go on to our next song before I get angry about this utter madness. Here's Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Well, I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new.
Welcome back, and we're now going to go straight into our topic, Britain's hunger. Now, hundreds of thousands of Brits have been driven to food banks by poverty in the past year. This has been seen as collateral damage by the Department for Work and Pension, according to Chris Mould, chairman of the Thrastle Trust. The government has spent years in denial of the existence of food poverty and continues to threaten the charity for speaking out on the issue. Food poverty in Britain is set to rise in the coming years, he fears. In a statement, a government spokesman said, Britain has a proud tradition of volunteering of civil society and faith group providing support to volunteer people, and this government welcomes that. We know that the reason for food banks use are complex and often overlapping, so it is misleading to claim that it is driven by benefit delays. Whereas the UK government plunged 10 million of taxpayers' money into pro-EU propaganda leaflets, the whole referendum was estimated to have reached more than £75 million. Now let us just take a minute to try and understand the amount of taxpayers' money that was wasted while 85,656 three-day food packaging were given out in 2015 and 2016. We are now going to go straight into our next song, Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Clap along if you feel Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel.
I am now joined in the studio by Lucy and Sonny.
Hi.
Hello.
Now, as you're aware, our topic that we're here to discuss is food banks. Now, what can you tell me about food banks, Lucy?
Well, as far as I'm aware, they're a place that people go to when they're in need or have lack of food. I don't really know too much about it, to be honest. I know it's a place where people go for support and things like that, but...
What about you, Sonny?
I know that it's a place where people can go to get food, like Lucy's just said, but people could also volunteer to go there and help out with the various jobs that are required there, such as prepping the meal and giving it to the homeless people who need it.
Now, do you think see, it's kind of funny because that you two said that you don't really know much about it, but in our society today, a huge number of people are in food poverty. Now, does that shock you? Would you say that shocks you?
Well, yeah, it does, because you think a lot of the time the minimum wage is rising and you think it's generally advertised and made aware that people are doing well for themselves, and you'd think that less people are suffering and things like that. To hear that, it's kind of shocking to know that there's still so many people today that are still going hungry and things like that. It's awful.
What about you, Sonny?
It's just the fact that Britain's more advanced than most third world countries, so it is devastating to see that people are still on the streets and they're starving and they're going without food to eat for the night. So it's heartbreaking that it's still happening today.
Now, if I could just read this to you. This is by Thrustle Trust, which is the leading charity out there that helps people, that distributes food to people in need of food. It has here that in the last year they gave 1 million emergency foods to people in need of food. Now, do you feel that in the society that we live in today, especially in our country, Britain, do you have any idea, or did you think that this would be one of the problems that we are facing in this country?
No, not at all.
I didn't think that the number was going to be that astronomical, considering that there's apparently not that many homeless people as there were 25 years ago, but it's just astronomical to see that it's still 1 million in 3 days.
See, that's the thing that really gets me, because the number is so huge, but then again, about £75 million was spent on the Brexit. That's not even the full figure. On the Brexit campaign alone, while people are starving in our nation, people are starving who are in need for food, who can't even make ends meet, and they're spending this amount of money on
bits of paper going around for a campaign. And
Exactly. And another thing is, a statement was made by one of these charities, and the way it went about was that the British government kind of wants these people to kind of keep quiet about this situation. See, now that's another thing as well, because I feel like because of this, like a lot of people don't know about food banks, like yourself, Sonny, but then again, we have a huge number of people in need for food.
Yeah.
So do you feel like the government is doing enough in terms of maybe informing people to maybe try and do more, and themselves as well, maybe trying to do more for the people that live in?
No, I think there's a lot more that the government could do. They obviously, I think some of their priorities are not in the correct order, and I think they should rethink the importance of humanities and things like that. It's not fair.
And the same things happen in America. Bit of subject change, but Trump is planning to abolish Obamacare. So it's basically going to be every rich man is going to be fine for health, but people who are poor are just going to be on their own. And that's what politicians care about, is the money, because of their upbringing and what their job is.
It's a very interesting topic. Now, do you feel like these organizations that are out there that are doing their best to help, do you think that they're creating a good service, and do you think what they're doing is actually really good in terms of helping people in need?
I think what they're doing is a really good thing. It's a really positive thing to go and help people and try and spread awareness, but they need to, it's obviously what they're doing is good, but there's so much more that can be done, and it's down to us and not the people that hear about it to spread the awareness of these things in the first place, to help even more people. Otherwise what's the point of doing it?
Over to you, Sonny.
It's the best type of thing for the moment, not of the moment. So I mean, like it's the best thing to happen for now, but it's not the best possible outcome for people who need food. Like it's like there's going to have to be a lot more done in order to lower the numbers.
Now, let's just assume that both of you work, you pay your taxes, you live relatively well. Would you say that, your taxes are being well spent? Would you say that maybe you're happy with the money that you're paying to the government in order to maybe, make our nation a great and a better place? Would you say that money is being used wisely, considering the fact that they spent like more than £75 million on a campaign?
Well, I mean, again, it's just dependent on what the money's being spent on. It's what it's being like funded on, because there's many stupid things that your money's being taken out to be given to something that's not needed, whereas there are other priorities to give it to.
Yeah, exactly, like people in need of food.
Exactly.
I think a lot of what the tax goes to is useful and helpful, but a lot of it is a waste as well, and that waste could go to things useful, such as helping people who need food and the basics to survive and stuff like that. I think they need to rethink it. For sure.
Now, just to thank our guests Lucy and Sonny for appearing on our show, let me please just introduce our next song. Next up, we've got Bruno Mars, That's What I Like.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris, everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us, and I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, tell me.
Sometimes people just give like a dirty look, saying, what you doing here? Look at you, look at yourself, look at the way you're dressed. Do you really need that food?
We just eat one meal a day. I won't eat until about 10 o'clock, so it lasts longer. So overnight, you wake up and you're not hungry, and that it can last the next day. We've got different kinds of food, and we've got to think about the kids before ourselves. Chuck these ones in there. That's the tomatoes done. You've done the cereal. We need the soup. You're right, John. So there's going to be 2 adults, 2 kids. Should I hand you the biggest tins first, yeah? Possibly Christmas. Yeah, obviously, I will get the odd day where I would eat something, but on the whole, just dinner, really. After a while, you learn to kind of deal with it and pull your energy from somewhere within. So now I think I constantly buzz off adrenaline or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not food. Are you Liam? Can you sign that one for me? Because I'm in full-time education with no children at the age of 21. There's nothing for me. There's nothing. I can't have housing benefits. I can't have income support. I can't have job seekers allowance. I ended up coming to the food banks. The first time was awful. You feel so embarrassed. You don't even want to pull the food vouchers out. I was worried about walking home with bags saying food banks because I scared that everyone would know as I walked home that I had to go somewhere for food. But they give you normal bags, so when I walk home, it was alright.
It's tough every day. It's okay, son. We'll find something to eat. Yeah, I miss that too, son. It's okay, son. I'm going to quickly go over to the food bank to see what they can do for us. Watch some TV and I'll be right back. Hi, can you please help me? My children and me have moved down from London. They're meant to start school tomorrow and I only have £20 in my purse. I have no money to buy food and we don't even know what we're going to eat tonight. Alfie, James, Brian, it's okay, kids. I've got food. Dinner should be ready soon. Eat up, kids, and get ready for bed. You have school tomorrow.
That was a short extract from a radio drama. And on that note, we'll be back after a short
You look
break.
different. I know, your hair looks fresher.
Weak, lifeless hair? New Active Strength shampoo, which strengthens hair with 100% new ingredients. New Active Strength is designed to concentrate on strengthening hair as well as leaving you with confident, natural look. New Active Strength, be the real you. For more information, please visit www.activestrength.com. Food banks are a very hard topic. Speaking of hard topics, people who have decided to get plastic surgery in the past decade has drastically increased. An inquiry has revealed that magazines and posters showing an unrealistic shape and size of women are to blame for the sudden increase in cosmetic surgery. Here's a short podcast created by myself and 3 others. Please enjoy. Our next topic is views on cosmetic surgery. What is our views on that? Let's start with Priska. Do you have any views?
I feel like people should be allowed to do it if they want to do it. Obviously, I don't agree with it, but I can't go inside the surgical theatre and stop someone from doing what they want to do. Do you know what I mean?
I disagree because I feel that people should enjoy their natural beauty and not have to do stuff to themselves to make them look pretty. So I feel that they shouldn't do cosmetic surgery unless it's really needed for like medical issues.
What if they don't feel beautiful?
Well, I think if they don't feel beautiful, they need to find a way of making them feel good about themselves rather than having surgery.
Can I interrupt you there? Are you saying that it is illegal, or are you saying morally wrong, or is it illegal? What are you trying to...
I'm saying morally wrong.
Morally wrong. So even though you're saying morally wrong, so then that's not illegal, so people can still do that if they feel like it.
People can still do it if they feel like it. Personally, I feel that they shouldn't, because I just feel that they should just be happy for who they are. I know it's hard sometimes, but I feel that they need to find a way for them to be beautiful.
But some people might feel beautiful with surgery. Like if they want to get surgery, they'll feel beautiful.
But that's a deeper situation, isn't really? If they don't feel beautiful and they have to change themselves, it's something to do with the inside, how they feel deep down. What they change on the outside is not going to make a difference. It might help a little bit for a little while, but you hear about people that do start doing cosmetic surgery, they get addicted to it because they want to keep changing. Oh, okay, I had my nose job. That makes me feel good. Okay, but then again, I want to change this because I still don't feel good about myself. At the end of the day, it's mentally how you feel inside. Just, I don't think it really helps long term. It just becomes another addiction.
Alright, so can I throw this out there? So let's say if any of your daughters were to go for cosmetic surgery and they were to inform you at the beginning before they went ahead with it, what would be your views now? It would be interesting to get everyone's views in, separately. So if we start with Shaima, what would you say?
I'd say that personally for my daughters, I would say no, just because I feel like they shouldn't change themselves, true, but because I know they're my children, so I'm not going to say yeah, go and do what you want. They're my children. I'm going to obviously advise them to not change themselves for like who they are. But if it got to a point where they're getting depressed because they don't like the way they look, or they're doing stuff because they don't like the way they're looking, or I would maybe see an exception, but not obviously dramatic surgery. Maybe just like a little bit. Maybe if their nose is too big.
What is extent is little to big? And also, do you think maybe it's because you'd feel as if you failed as a parent, that the child doesn't feel happy with themselves?
You should be making them feel good about themselves, just the way they are. Not
What age are we talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, the age of consent. But then obviously at the same time, you as a parent, you don't stop being a parent because your child is at the age.
I feel like I'll say no. If they're like, 19 going on, I'll be like, no.
I guess they're an adult.
Yeah, they're an adult.
Yeah.
I'm not. If they don't have any money in their pocket and they expected me to pay for it, I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna pay for it. You find the money to go and pay for this because I'm not accepting it.
No.
Yeah.
So, I mean, knowing that you said no, and if they were to go along and get it done, would you still feel like, would you feel any different towards them, or would you?
No, I wouldn't feel any difference towards them, but I will forever be, say if they got the boobs or just
You're
making
always gonna
sly
be like
comments,
their mother, so-
making them feel bad about what they did.
I think at the end of the day, me personally, I think if they went ahead and still did it, I think for myself, I wouldn't feel different towards them, but for myself, I think I have failed as a parent. I've not made my child realise that they are beautiful, that they are good.
Maybe it's not you that failed that as a parent. Maybe it's what they see as like beautiful, what society pushes as beautiful. They see Kim K, they see
But then again,
Beyonce.
it's our job as parents to kind of show them that what you see is not always what is right. Do you know what I mean?
But then again, they can grow up and make their own decisions
That's
now.
true, that's
So
true.
now
We don't
they
be
can
encouraging them that they look good just the way they are. They don't need anything done to them.
Yeah, they can pick to listen to you, or they can pick to go.
Very
like,
true. At the end of the day, I think it
follow
just
what the media
depends. I
shows.
think it's my anxiety as a parent that I would feel that I failed. But at the end of the day, what will happen will happen. So I don't know. It's a very grey area.
Yeah.
But let's say if you have another daughter who's about 16, and obviously she loves her sister, whatever the situation is, and she sees her sister doing that, and she's done it even though you said no, don't you think that her doing it, allowing her to come back and then show you what she's done, don't you think that might have an effect on your other girls?
Of course, yeah, that'll definitely influence them. But at the end of the day, they've got their own minds. So if they see it, they might still think it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't really. You get everything.
get
Trust
everything
me.
done.
Hair transplants are most popular. Men get insecure.
Okay, all right. So in terms of men, do you think plastic surgery is right?
I think
It's
all
the
genders,
same.
no.
It's just let them
Okay.
do what they want.
What
Now-
do you feel about it?
Yeah, how do you feel?
I mean, me
as a
personally, I don't think I need plastic surgery. I think
your
it's
son
wrong.
came to
I
you-
think it's wrong to get plastic surgery, mainly because the way you're created, the way you are. I don't feel like doing certain things to your body is beneficial for anyone, especially yourself, because things like that mostly leads to much worse things, such as in you being. If my son came to me, I mean, it depends. It's not even. It depends. I'll be like, no, I don't
still
feel like
went
you
and
need
done
it. If he still went and done it, I think it depends what he did. But as a parent, I would always let him know that not necessarily I said no, but I said no, and that you're good the way you are, and you didn't need to do it. I would make him know that what he did was wrong. The decision he made was wrong.
Going to what you just said about kind of it depends. Where's the extent? Where's the line drawn on the cosmetic surgery kind of line? Where would you think it's too far if he did go and do it, or he or she, whoever, if they went and did it?
Yeah.
I mean, in these days, I think plastic surgery, you can basically do anything, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you can change your eye color now permanently.
Yeah.
let me not say it depends, because I feel like any form of plastic surgery is wrong. So let me just say, in terms of plastic surgery in general, I feel like it's wrong.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, that was a very interesting topic. A lot of interesting views on that, so that's good. Now, our next view is voting. Now, would you vote? Does your voice make a difference?
Any of you guys voted?
No.
I feel that though most of us haven't voted at the moment due to most of us being underage, I feel that when we become a certain age, I feel it's important to vote because we need our rights heard, we need our voices heard, and we need to let the government know what we think about stuff.
I mean, because we've got to live through that. What the government is then is what we've got to live through.
Okay, now throwing this in there, I mean, with the recent vote with the EU crisis in terms of being in the EU or exiting Brexit, what are your views on that? Do you think that the right decision was made, or do you feel and can I have your views on that as well? Can you elaborate in terms of why you feel it was a bad idea for us to come out of the EU?
I feel that we may not be completely happy, but we were sort of comfortable in the EU. We had support from other countries in Europe. So now us leaving now has sort of made us go off without them, so we've got to fend for ourselves.
I think the reason why we didn't make the right decision, personally, because I don't agree with it anyway, I think we should have stayed in, but I I think it's because the way the media and the way they publicised the kind of decision was kind of wrong, because it wasn't very serious. Most newspapers and stuff like that, they were showing kind of like this kind of joke about it. Oh, okay, get the immigrants out of our country, saying no. Like, do you know what I mean? It was very kind of, it wasn't serious enough. They didn't take it seriously. And I feel like the public didn't get enough information to decide properly on which side to go on.
Yeah.
And that really upset me, because I feel it's kind of like another Trump situation.
So do you feel like political parties are to blame in terms of like how they gave out false information?
I think it was the media, not the political parties. It was the media.
But then take a look at this. Was it Nigel Farage gave a lie about how the EU sends 350? I'm not too sure on this, but like gave out a wrong amount of figure to the newspapers. And obviously, I mean, a lot of British public read the newspapers because you know they love to do that when they're going to work. So do you feel like a lot of wrong information was pushed into this to get people to kind of make wrong decisions?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what happened. That is generally what happened, and I feel like we need to kind of do it again properly this time with the right information and like balanced as well, because I feel like on the side where we left there was a lot more kind of propaganda where it was kind of like, you know, make Britain again. Like, I think it just wasn't right.
Now, obviously, so are you trying to say that we should get a chance to re-vote?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what needs to happen with the right information as well. Like I said, it has to be balanced.
But then don't you think that if we were to get a chance to vote again, don't you think that it would go the same way?
I don't think so. I think
if the information was
I feel like certain people were taking it as a joke. I had friends like telling me I voted
because it was taken as a joke.
It was like,
So that's it from your host Derick Boateng. I hope you've enjoyed on reflecting on some of our nation's deepest issues. Thank you for listening, and it's goodbye from me.
I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat, highest floor of the Bowery, and I was high enough. Somewhere along the lines, we stopped seeing eye to eye. You were staying out all night, and I had enough. No, I don't wanna know where you've been or where you're going, but I know I won't be home, and you'll be on your own. Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of the morning? Who's gonna rock you when the sun won't let you sleep? Who's waking up to drive you home when you're drunk and all alone? Who's gonna walk you through the dark side of the morning? I had a dream, we were back to 17, summer nights and the libertines, never growing up. I'll